We are live. We are live.
Are we though? Because YouTube's a trickster. And it's said we're live before and then we weren't live.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Sometimes YouTube's a big, big fibber. Hello, everyone.
Hello there, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
We were debating, I actually asked in general, when did I ask? Oh, I asked in my vlog the other day. You know, the one I did where I did all the bits and the things. I asked in that one at the end, should we do a live on Sunday? Because I didn't want to be sat here with nobody watching. What's the point in that? But most people were like, a couple of people said, have it off. But most people were saying, oh, I'd love it if you did one anyway.
Yes.
But I didn't fancy being in the kitchen because, as you may know, we had our second TVG group club meeting last night.
Yes. It was lovely.
There was a little live video if you missed it. It's on the channel. We don't take any lives off. They all stay on. But we met with Ashley and Alex, who are two of our mods, and Melissa, who isn't a mod, who are subscribers and friends now. And the lovely Stuart came along. So there were 6 of us. We had just a gorgeous time at Lily's in Ashton, which, as many of you will know, is one of, if not our absolute favourite Indian restaurant.
Yeah, without a doubt. We had a great time. It was
lovely, wasn't it?
It wasn't.
It's always nice not to cook.
Yeah.
To be cooked for. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's an important aspect, isn't it? As well, is that it is just nice to have a night off now and again, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So
really is.
It's nice of you to be here. Those of you that are here with us today. Obviously, as Paul kind of alluded to at the start, it's a slightly different setup today. Not our usual cooking in the kitchen, but just sitting in the lounge, having an opportunity to check in with you fine folk.
I've got cards to open off my drag daughter. And Harad, who's here in the chat.
Are you going to do this right now? Yeah?
Yes. Or shall I wait a little bit longer?
No, do it. Do it now. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Oh, well. Yes, I've got some things to say about Harad in a minute anyway.
Alex is in agreement, of course, that the food last night was stunning and amazing. Yes, it truly was.
Ah, Mamma Mia. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. To Paul, the best drag mum. Happy Mother's Day, love, and Harad.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Look.
That's proper nice.
Oh, and Harad, thank you, darling. You're my only drag daughter to buy me a card, even though your older sister, my asthma, I was with her counterpart last night. No card, no hug.
Unbelievable.
Nothing.
Unbelievable.
She's got an attitude, that one, these days.
Well, she's been through a lot, you know. She's been through a lot. But that's lovely. I'm loving that. I'm loving especially the ABBA-themed aspect.
Of course, pre-opened a beautiful box of Bougie Bougie. Would that look good lit like that?
Nice. Yeah.
Which Harad knows are my absolute favourite chocolates.
I'm sure that many of you, if not all of you, are aware of Bougie Bougie chocolates. But if you're not...
I have to read the slip. A gift from Harad to Paul. A little something to go with the card I have sent you for a great drag mum for Mother's Day. Love from Harad. Oh, thanks, my darling. Now,
lovely. Speaking
of Harad, most of you already know now that Harad has her own channel, Harad's Life, which I'll link in the chat shortly. But you should go along and support her because she's one of the youngest and most passionate vegan advocates on YouTube. Yes. And of course, she played Melody in the series Melody on CBeebies. Yes, CBeebies.
Part of the BBC.
She is Melody. So if you've got vegan kids, and of course she's got Fudge, the lovely rabbit. But even you adults can enjoy something because she does, her and her mum, Linda's lovely. So's the inner dad. They're all gorgeous. We've got chat. We went to Lily's with M&O.
We did.
That's on the channel.
Yeah.
At any road, they do loads of unboxings and things. We don't have a lot of subscriptions, do we? But
No.
and Garrett and Linda have them all. I think
quite a few.
The lifestyle boxes and everything. So if you want to see those kind of videos, pop along. I shall get the link for you.
Yes.
And I shall share it with it being Mother's Day, because I mean, if you don't support your own daughters, who are you? You know what I mean?
It's true. It's very true. Yes. So wherever you are, obviously, you know,
I can't see.
Wherever you are coming from today, obviously we've mentioned here in the UK it is Mother's Day today, so we are celebrating. But equally, one of the things we were talking about last night at the Grub Club, we were eating, is that, of course, without getting too doom and gloom about it all, not everybody has a mum on Mother's Day.
No, they don't.
So it's a few of our subscribers did say it'd be really nice to just be able to check in with you guys and have a bit of a live, take part in a live today, because if nothing else, for some people it might be a little bit of a distraction if they're perhaps not having necessarily the best day. So that's another reason why we're here today, to just check in with you all, make sure that everyone is okay and is doing all right.
I've posted the link, by the way. I was waiting for Jason to end his monologue.
Hey, we all know where the monologues come from in this household.
Yeah, but I'm good at them.
I'm just seeing who's in the comments.
So we've been to see our mothers today, of course.
We have.
Yes, we've taken things and demanded hugs in return for those things.
Yes.
And pointed at our mothers and said, "You're my mum. Happy day." Oh, you know,
words to that effect.
I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
There, of course.
Yeah. It's been a pretty full-on weekend, to be fair. And today, you know, we're a little bit on the last minute with this, because obviously it's Mother's Day. We've seen the mans. We've popped to the allotment. Mm-hmm. We've been and got some stuff from the shops, and then kind of rushed back home. Quickly had a bite to eat, and now we're right here on the YouTube, chatting with you fine folk.
On the tubes of the U's. I'm also just going to pop in the chat there the link to the chat we did
on Friday night.
Yeah.
Yes.
So on Friday night we had a lovely chat with
Da Vinci Music.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to like multitask, talk and do things at the same time. So here's the link to that. It's on a different network, Odyssey, which used to be Library. But we had a lovely chat. It's taken a couple of weeks to sort out, so bless his patience. He's a cool California dude. And we had a really interesting chat. Now, unfortunately, our sound is slightly out of sync from us, but as a podcast to just listen to, it's really good, and it's like an hour basically of chat about how we met, how much we love and are influenced by Manchester, how we started Performance Plaza, our love of music and where that comes from, and future hopes and dreams. It was a lovely chat, so we would love you to have a listen to that if you don't mind, and it's there linked in the chat right now if you want to like grab the link and save it for later. But it is posted in the community tab on our channel. So there's that. We did that Friday. We did. And then Friday night. Saturday, of course, we went to Barber's, did a little shot of him playing the cigar box guitar. Yes, both got our hair cut, and we also on Friday we went to the allotment. Oh, we did have a couple of hours at the allotment, did we? Yeah. Not quite as much graft as last weekend, but still quite productive. This is the wonderful thing, because of the amount of work we did on the allotment last year. in these first few months in particular, where we were pulling up all the plastic and building beds and shifting massive piles of soil from here to there and hither to, it was, you know, it was all craziness, wasn't it? Because of that work that we did last year. So far, it's been a doddle this year.
Yeah, it has for the most part, hasn't
Yeah.
it? You know, it's not too bad
We've
at
had
all.
to do some weeding and some graft, but nothing like we did last year. We popped down again today and just had a look. Just had a little look and
checked on the few things that are in the greenhouse.
We're just really proud of the way it's looking at the moment. It's like this is an allotment that has been cared for, really cared for a year, that's helped us grow beautiful stuff, and that is now sat saying, I'm ready, guys, when you are.
Yeah.
Let's do this. It's beautiful.
What's also lovely is the amount of people that we're seeing that are having a go themselves this year. You know, that have sort of watched our allotment vlogs, and we've kind of actively encouraged people, hey, if you've got a bit of space and you've got a little bit of time, it can be an incredibly rewarding thing to grow anything, really. And it's really nice to see people having a go this year. It's brilliant, really wonderful.
Not to be gross or draw attention to it, but just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Healing so well. So well. I mean, I can't wait for it to not be visible at all. But, you know.
Yes. Anna, thank you for your kind words. That's lovely. And Joanna dittoing it. And yeah, lovely kind words. Yes.
You lovely folks.
Very nice. I'm aware, of course, today, because I do keep an eye on it, that there's not quite as many people with us as there would normally be, which we expected with it being Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But if you haven't already, and I think probably most of you have, do please consider giving the live stream a thumbs up. It really does help the channel and get the word out there. It genuinely helps. So if you're watching and maybe you forgot to give the video a thumbs up, just pop out the comments for a second, hit the thumbs up button, and then come back and carry on chatting with us. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, what is everyone up to today? What's everyone doing? And has everybody had an okay weekend in general? Because there's a lot of doom and gloom going on in the world at the moment, isn't there? So it's good for us to just be able to check in with you all and see how you're all doing.
Yeah, and also on that subject, I've just posted on those vegan guys page on Facebook. Can we just have a moment to be grateful for all of the mothers on earth? And can we also take a minute to be mindful of and always fighting for the rights of the mothers who don't have a voice, who are the most abused on the planet, cows first, and every other mother in the animal agriculture business. But cows are the most abused mothers on the planet, constantly being forcefully impregnated and having their babies taken away. And Mother's Day is about mothers, regardless of species.
Definitely.
So let's just, think about them too, just for a moment. I know that most of us here watching this and a part of this channel are vegan and therefore already abstain from that cruelty. But just please be aware that every time you have dairy, you're buying into the cruelty.
Yeah.
You're saying, I don't care that these cows are being forcefully impregnated and having their babies taken away so we can steal the milk. I don't care. My moment of sensory pleasure is more important than that. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, well said, mister. Well said, definitely. Yes, indeed. Just catching up on what people have been up to. Bangkok Karen, I've been thinking about making a katsu curry.
Oh, nice. Hey, Karen, I mean, not that you can have it, love, I'm sorry, because you're too far over there in a wonderful parts of the world. But who's done it recently? Oh, Aldi. I've got a new vegan katsu curry, chicken style, katsu style pieces.
Oh, yeah.
And a katsu curry sauce. For $1.99.
Nice.
Saw somebody post it the other day. So, if you're lucky enough to live near an Aldi and you fancy a katsu curry, Go in there. £1.99. Serves £2 each. Well, 99.5 each, actually.
Just want to acknowledge and send best wishes to Peter and his family, who have all got Schmarona. So yeah, all the very best to all of yous. It's never easy, and we're still seeing spikes all over the place with it all. So yeah, can only send you the best wishes possible, and hope that everyone's able to recover and get over it.
Joanna is 7 days sober and has lost £10.
Wow.
The first 5 days were very, very tough, but feeling better. Joanna, well done, darling.
Bravo.
Well done.
Excellent stuff, and thanks for sharing that.
Onward.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Vegan runner, just cooking a Sunday roast for my mum, hubby, and kids. So just a quiet one. Yeah. Nice.
Flanny.
Nice.
Yes, after seeing your seedlings sprout, we have now planted 38 sunflower seeds. Marvellous. Hey, our plot neighbour Claire, well, I said plot neighbour, she's like across the street, a few doors up, down at the allotments. She planted 100 the other day. 100 sunflowers in a greenhouse. Crazy.
It's full on that, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got 6, 9, 11 on the go. That's all at the moment. There's 6 more in there and all, isn't there?
Yeah.
So 12, 15. Yeah, I think we've got 15 on the go at the moment. I need to try and get the hands on those the dwarf sunflower seeds that we had last year.
Yeah.
I can't find them.
Oh, right. Did we use them all?
I don't know. Maybe we did.
I noticed at Sainsbury's the other day, I think it was a £5. They had a little like metal bucket, and it must already have seeds in it, or like a seed pack, and it's dwarf sunflowers, and it's like £5. It's like grow your own dwarf sunflowers.
Right. The seeds are probably down there. We need a bit of a tidy up down there, don't we?
The shed does need a tidy.
I want to bring those tea towels home and all and wash them because they're manky.
Yeah. Actually, that's a session there in terms of next time we go down, whenever it is that we give the greenhouse a clean, maybe we should give the shed a bit of a tidy as well.
And you know what else we need to do? We need to restock our larder.
Yes. Yeah, we do. We do.
Because we're going to be down there a lot from now on. So, Yeah,
definitely.
I've said to Jason, by the way, just so as folk know, because I've been talking about fasting lately. Not crazy fasting, but for a couple of days a week, I would like to try and do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. But it's like, it's 1 meal a day. It's basically you can eat for an hour if you want. I'm going to try and do that a couple of days of the week, because even though I've been stuck at the same weight for ages, I've lost a couple of pounds this week just because I fasted a couple of days. Not stupidly, I've still had really good, nutritious meals, just less of them.
Yeah.
So I've been skipping breakfast and lunch when I could. And it's worked already. So, I'm trying to kind of reset my body a bit and get in control of my relationship with food. I need to be in control of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, baby girl. Want to come up?
So Samo says, my children took me to Sainsbury's for vegan bits and things for Mother's Day. Lovely. Come on, kid.
Hey, come in.
There we go. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yes, indeed.
There you go. Everyone gets to see you now.
So for anybody who doesn't know...
No card off this one.
This is Isis.
I had a word with her this morning on kitchen rug. Just staring at me blankly. I said to Jason, I've got a card to open off on Gareth, but I'll open it on the live. And I looked at her and I said, where's my card off you? She just looked at me. Then she gave me a sad meow. As if to say, Mum, I'm sorry, I forgot.
She always pretends she's got no money to buy things, but she has. She has.
Speaking of dramatic creatures, we're going to talk about this a little bit more in the allotment vlog tomorrow. You'll see. But watch out for the drama of tomato plants when repotting them. Ah, kissy witch. Ah, kissy bones.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Nice to see you. Yes, Joanna says onward in capital letters. Yes. Angela, hello. Been preparing a stew for dinner later on. So just joined. Both Liz and myself have a nasty virus. I'm pretty much over my dose, but Liz is at the beginning of hers. Oh, gutted. Well, I'm sure that stew later on will help. But hope you're both fighting fit as soon as possible. You've had a bit of something for a couple of weeks, haven't you?
I've still got a bit of something.
You're still not 100%, are you?
No, I'm still a bit hoarse, but it's not. And I've done a COVID test just this morning because we had a bit of a scare. Separate story, it's not important. But we're all right, we're clear, aren't we?
Yes.
But yeah, I've had this throat thing for well over a week now. However, I've spoken to quite a few people, and a few people have got a throat thing or have had a throat thing. Stuart said last night he'd kind of had a dull ache in his throat for, quite a few days. And I was like, yeah, that's what this is. And I don't want to keep going for antibiotics because it's like, at some point you've got to try and strengthen your immune system, haven't you?
Well, it's like anything. It's self-care up to a point, and then if it's not getting any better, then you've got to deal with it a different way, haven't you? But yeah. Steph's got a question. I don't know whether there's a specific answer for this.
Question about sunflower seeds.
No silly questions,
I planned on planting directly into the ground, but are they better to transplant rather than plant directly? Completely, it really depends on your climate. They're fine to go straight in the ground. As you'll see on tomorrow's vlog, we've done both. We've got some in pots. We've got some here at home in seed trays, and I've planted some directly into, because our wildflower patch on plot 25, I don't know if anyone's clocked it, but it's a square of mud and then a strip of mud in front of that with concrete in between. On that front bit, the thin bit, that's where I've planted the sunflowers, and in the big square bit, loads of wildflower seeds. So I think both. I'm hoping both anyway, because like I said, that's what we've done.
I will say though, because last year we only grew the dwarf sunflowers. I will say, with these full-size proper sunflowers, they go quick and they're very thin at first, so they need a lot of support.
Yeah, very lanky.
Our friend Jack down at the allotment the other day did say it's good to try and keep them straight as they're growing. So have a little bit of a cane or something to try and keep them straight. I've noticed the ones in our kitchen here, they're all reaching for the sunshine, aren't they?
Yeah.
But we'll see how we get on. But like Paul said, either or, I think. Lois says, good morning from Georgia, US. How is everyone? Everyone give the lads a like. Thank you, Lois. Thank you for being here, and thank you for reminding people about the thumbs up on the live stream. Always greatly appreciated.
And just in case you're a bit wary, by the way, you can, if you're on a mobile device, you can close the chat down, like the video, and then just click the chat bubble. It'll reopen, but you won't lose anything. It will all still be there. So don't worry about that. But those likes really do help when you're watching.
We are now, actually, I'm not sure because I didn't check this morning, but we are very, very close now to 14,000 subscribers, aren't we? We're very close. We've kind of been, slowly eking our way to that finish line, Well, I say finish line.
It's another landmark.
It's a landmark, that's the word, yeah.
But we said we were going to celebrate in multiples of 5. If we're lucky enough to get to 15,000.
Yes.
That'll be a vlog right there.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
A big celebratory vlog. But we should mark everything should. There's a couple of things I have to say, because it won't be part of an unboxing because they've already been unboxed. But massive thanks again to Mary Karen here on YouTube, because I put some netting, 2 different kinds of netting, one for our fruit bushes, one for probably brassica, whatever it's going to be called. And as soon as they went on the wish list, she got for us. So thank you very much. And there's a little thing over there that I've already opened, but because I've already opened it, rather than it being part of an unboxing.
Yes, I see. I see what you're saying, mister. He's just grabbing the stuff out of the hallway. Whilst you're grabbing, Paul, Samo says, my vegan fiance does OMAD. He's lost 2 stone since December. He's exactly the same, Paul. Keep it up.
Nice one.
Nice one, Samo.
I've not felt that bad about it either. I thought I'd be like, it's like the first day I tried it. I had lunch. I skipped breakfast and I had lunch. I didn't need lunch. It was a psychological thing like, oh, I should have lunch really, and I didn't enjoy it. This is from...
I suppose the other thing as well is you've never really been a massive breakfast person, have you?
No, I have it because I'm with you and
Yeah.
you know.
I've got to do breakfast. I've always eaten breakfast as a kid, you know, breaking the fast.
Yeah, we've got this lovely card to go in our special box and a couple of fabulous sticker for Plot 25. Plant seeds and sing songs.
Love that.
This was for you, Jason.
Oh,
which is like a fridge magnet.
Gorgeous. I went to look myself. I've not seen that. Fabulous.
And that's from Chris and Jen.
So nice.
Thank you, Chris and Jen. My loves. Thank you so much.
We are lucky lads. We get sent some delightful stuff. You know, from the postcards that we've got down at the allotment to some wonderful gifts. Over the last, you know, couple of years. You know, for any of you that have seen our allotment vlog, even if you've not seen them all the way from the beginning to where we're up to now, which I think is like, I think Mondays is vlog 55. Have a look at the first vlog or first couple of vlogs, and then have a look at the shed now, what it's like now compared to what it was like at the start, because it's really come to life and it's so colourful and beautiful. And it's thanks to all the lovely folk that have sent us delightful little things to put up down there. So it's genuinely a wonderful thing. Oh, Kathleen says, I've missed what feels like a million lives. I hope you guys are doing good, both mentally and physically, especially after your health scare. Hope all's well. We are doing all right, Kathleen. Thank you.
Read some bits of that, but not all of it. Simone has sent us some...
Oh, seeds?
Yeah, stripy beetroots.
Oh, nice.
But I think they might... Maybe it's like a mixture.
Ooh.
And a mixture of carrots as well, which is fantastic because we'll explain it bigger and better in next week's allotment vlog, but we are having a move around. We're swapping some beds for other beds.
Not too much change, but a bit of change.
Yeah.
But
it means that Root Road in its new location should be a lot better than it was last year. And so these will be the things that go in Root Road.
I think I can read all of this.
Okay.
It's quite short, and the handwriting is very neat. Simone, I've got to credit you there.
Berlin.
I'm loving the card. It's also because it slightly reminds me of that T-shirt that my character wore in Shenmue with the love heart.
Oh yeah.
So the card, Berlin, and lots of love hearts, and I imagine Berlin landmarks. Yes. So, dearest Paul, Jason, and Isis, I hope you guys are well and happy. With this very unique card, I wanted to say thank you. You do help so many, including me, to enjoy an easy-to-follow vegan path. Thanks to you, my view has changed, and I never felt better about my health and consciousness. Those seeds are the favourite ones of my youngest son, Fanes. I hope I've pronounced that right. I hope you like them and have a use for them on Plot 25.
Oh God, yeah.
Lots of love from Berlin to Oldham, Simone.
These
Beautiful.
These are great because we've got some standard carrot seeds. Then we've got some purple carrot seeds in that little box of seeds from Karen. And
yes.
Now we've got these as well. So it just means we've got a bit more diversity in Root Road.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, I'm loving it. And I'm loving different coloured carrots and different types of beetroot. Love that as well.
Yeah.
really good. Which is kind of what you just said in terms of, you know, the word diversity is the word you used. But yeah, love that. I love fancy carrots, fancy beetroots. It's all stripy and fancy. Right, I'm just going to highlight that in case the chat does decide to do a jumpy jumperson. And then I'm going to slowly scroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I put a new battery in the mouse and it seems to be a little bit better.
Cool.
But it could just be because it's a little bit quieter today.
Right, this is what I wanted to mention. So this will be much more interesting, relevant to people who are in our group on Facebook, I suppose, and definitely cross subscribers if you subscribe to us and Harrod's Life. We might be having a possible meeting on the 21st of April in Manchester in the evening, and it would be nice for a few folk to come along. We haven't decided where yet, though.
Yes, so that's just like a planting the seed, no pun intended. Ha ha!
And then the month after that, the 28th of May is the last Saturday in May.
I think so.
That will be TVG Grub Club 3, and that will be in Manchester.
Saturday the 28th of May.
Yeah. Saturday the 28th of May. That will be somewhere in Manchester. We're going to put that to the vote in our group. Yeah.
Yes.
Anna, guys, do you eat the sunflower seeds? Last year we donated them to the people with chickens.
We did
on the allotments,
yes.
Because apparently they love to peck at the heads when they're all kind of. But I would like to this year.
Well, we'll have a lot more this year, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So that might be an option in the same way that we're hoping to make better use of the apples on the apple tree this summer as well. Well, I say summer, it's actually end of summer, isn't it? Going into autumn that we, harvest apples. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, Lorna says, hi from Portugal. I'm coming to Vegan Camp Out Festival in the UK in July. Are you both going to be there? Lorna, we just don't know. We cannot give a definitive answer on that right this minute. But glad you're coming over and hope you have an absolutely fabulous time. I'm sure you will, because the most important and best thing about Vegan Camp Out for us, aside from the food options, was just being around glorious people,
loads of different vegans. It was literally walking around, walking around, stopping at stalls, talking to people. It was all of that.
Yes. Anna says, I've never eaten breakfast. It is actually a punishable offence in the Royal Navy, as I found out, lol. Okay. I've never heard of that before.
Oh, there's Chris. Cheers, Chris. Lovely.
Yes. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Lois says, I'm not able to have a garden, so my hubs and I love hearing and watching all about the allotment.
Oh, honestly, I was saying to Jason before, when we popped down and we looked and we were just like, because we've done so much work, we've got a little bit of weeding to do on our onion patch, a little bit more on Berry Boulevard, but we've worked so hard for prepping everything. It's just so gorgeous to stand and think, oh my God, imagine what we can do here this year.
Yeah.
Because last year was, honestly, the first few months were, can we fix this? Can we turn this plot around? Because it was, look back on the early vlogs, the first few vlogs, we give you a really detailed look at, and in fact, if anybody's kind of following our current allotment journey but hasn't seen those early vlogs, well worth going back to have a look at, really, because you'll see what we took on. And we were even a bit like, have we done the right thing here?
Yeah.
Weren't we?
We were, but the thing is, I think the reason that we sort of mentally managed it in our heads was because we didn't strive to just we didn't have a specific plan. We didn't put massive expectations on ourselves.
No.
We were just kind of like, all right, let's see what we can do this first year.
Yeah,
And that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think we surprised ourselves, really, didn't we? You know, for the most part.
Yeah, to some tune.
It's been wonderful. It really has. Yeah. Hey, Alicia. Yippee! I caught alive. Thank you for being here. Yeah. And you know, I think the plot will naturally improve and evolve over the coming months and years. It's going to be a really exciting journey down there. And even though earlier on we only popped down for 10 minutes just to check everything was okay, after following on from Friday, even just being down there, you said, didn't you, when we were heading back to the car, it was like, it's just so nice to just be able to have our plot that we can come and visit anytime we want and spend time there. It's lovely, proper nice.
Lois, I can't remember when Father's Day is.
No.
Is it around May, June?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it might be May sometime.
It's
in
not
May.
a million miles away from your dad's birthday, is it?
No, it might be like a couple of weeks apart.
Yeah.
It might be
Can't
like
remember
mid-May.
The specific date, Lois. Why not Google?
What you like. So yeah, what have people got planned for the rest of the day? What I will say, well, just while it's fresh in my mind and while I'm thinking about it, before I forget, if anybody is looking for a bit of distraction from everything that's going on in the world, or just needing a bit of a distraction today after the live has finished, later on, we watched a fantastic animated film the other night. One of the best, I think, that I've seen in a very, very long time. So would recommend it. I think it's called The Mitchells versus the Machines, isn't it?
Yes, it's a Sony Studios animation. So the same kind of CG animation as most of the new Disney films, as in that quality, good, brilliant quality animation. But the story is just a little bit more, a little bit less Disney. And it's brilliant. But it's actually really full of important messages as well about the importance of family, having people that you can rely on, and the way that we all sometimes treat the people we love. It had a lot of important stuff in it. It was quite a deep.
But just delivered in an excellent way.
But the kids would love it as well.
It's a great family film, but we just both sat here, watched it, laugh out loud. Really great.
A few kind of moments of
well. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. I think it's Netflix. Is it Netflix? I think it's Netflix. Or I think actually it's on Netflix and Amazon Prime, but one's charging and one's free, I think. If memory serves. Don't quote me on that. But that's our recommendation for the week anyway. Okay. Dorcas says, hello Dorcas, by the way. You put so much groundwork in preparing the allotment though, chaps, and it paid dividends for you even in the first year.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Dorcas, that beautiful cookbook you sent me. You should, you know that Stuart should come round for dinner the other night. Couldn't bloody pry it out of her hands.
Loving it.
I was like, I don't think it looked necessarily. I was like, look at this that Dorcas sent, but look at the cover, because the cover's beautiful, isn't it? And Jason was saying, that's like a coffee table book, that.
Yeah.
That's what. Anyway, Stuart was like, for almost an hour, just sat there just going like, oh, look at this one. Sweet steak.
Yeah, the pictures of the food in the book are stunning though as well. I mean, it's just beautiful. Some really good ideas, and actually, some of the stuff in there is nowhere near as difficult or as complicated as I thought it would be. Because as a general cooking avoider myself, I don't really kind of do anything. Even there's 2 or 3 in there that I was like, even I at a pinch might be able to manage that with, a little bit of oversight from Paul pointing me roughly in the right direction. But Wendy, so sorry to read that, and I'm really, really glad that we are both here today to be able to cheer you up a little bit. And that's kind of what we said right at the start of the live stream today. A bit of us being here today is for that as well. you know, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it'll be. I think is it 9 or I think it's 10 years now since my dad died.
Yeah. Was it 2013?
But you never stop feeling it particularly on those days. However, and I'm quite. I know not everyone could do this, but I've had to, because loss for me can be crippling. I took 5 weeks off work when our oldest cat Doris died. 5 weeks off. I was a mess. So I've had to get to the point. I remembered it. It's either a quote from a movie or it's an actual like psychological quote where but it might be a bit of dialogue in a film where somebody's saying, I know that you're really hurting now. And you can't think about the person you miss without tears, but there will come a time when thinking about that person makes you smile. And that's when you'll start to heal. But we can all do that, can't we? Because I think about my dad, pissed as a fart, like absolutely legless at 4:45 in the morning in Tenerife, as we're all crawling out of a bar, dark room fueled.
Yeah.
And me and Jason saying, "Oh, I tell you what, we're definitely spent now. We're done. That's it. We're done." And my dad saying, "Really? I was just getting my second wind." I remember those moments, and they make me smile because it's like that's who my dad was.
Yeah.
You know.
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
And no one can ever take that from me. It's embedded. It's engraved. I've got that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it, even though it happened 11 years ago, 12 years ago, it's right here, right now, whenever I need it. Just got to tap into it.
Yeah.
And so think about the good memories and the smiles, because even though I'm a bit of an atheist and I don't believe in spirit, sorry, I don't, as in, I don't believe that we go anywhere afterwards, you know. I still have the comfort of that, and it's important for us all because it's healing is so important. The people that we loved, if they did go on in any way, shape or form, imagine how hurt they'd be seeing us so hurt and not being able to do anything about it. But imagine how much they would smile if they know that we're having a thought about them and it's making us smile.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, I'm done now.
Yeah. That was it. That was one of your monologues, wasn't it?
It was definitely one of my monologues.
It was a good one. It was a good one. Tracy says, just planted a few more seeds yesterday. Pansies, Johnny Jump Ups.
Oh.
I don't know what Johnny Jump Ups are, but I want them in my life. Johnny Jump Ups and celery. We grew our celery from starts last year and it was delish. Have ordered a new dehydrator, so excited to use it.
Excellent.
Tracy, that sounds fabulous.
When did you get the book out? Did you nice to see it?
Yes, I think Dorcas might have already answered it, but I think Karen was asking about the book. So I thought it'd be nice to show it anyway. Let me just scroll up a little bit to get back to where we were. So this is the book that Paul was talking about before.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
This is gorgeous, and its texture is ribbed for her pleasure. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody.
Gutter again, always in the gutter.
But it is ribbed. It's ribbed.
Let's see if I can find a picture with a page with a nice picture.
Oh.
There we go. That was a good one to open up to, wasn't it? And that is broccoli with mushroom, ketchup, and nori. So there you go. But yeah, fabulous.
Show the back as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Just come back a bit. There we go.
Yeah.
That's all we get there. Isn't it a beautiful book, though?
Very nice. Very, very nice. Just pop that back here.
ActorReactor's back. Hello. Where did you go?
I think she had an intermittent internet problem.
How rude.
An intermittent.
Not you. Your internet.
Intermittent.
Have
internet.
a word with it, ActorReactor.
Peter recommends Onwards, Disney Pixar. Watched it and cried so much. Have we watched Onwards? Onward, sorry. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Write that down. So we.
As if we wouldn't be able to remember. Onward!
Yeah, but we do forget things, don't we, when we come off here?
Sometimes.
Oh, Angela watched The Adam Project on Netflix. Really enjoyed it. We loved that so much. We watched the film Annihilation last week, which was very brain-provoking. Is that the one with... what's she called? Dark-haired young actress, where there's the other world through the kind of where that barrier comes up and there's all the weird creatures. Is it that one?
Oh, yeah.
That's Annihilation, isn't it? It's a brilliant film. What's she called?
It's not Sandra Bullock, is it?
No.
Is it the other one? Is it the...
And it's not Anne Hathaway.
I know who it is. No, I don't know who it is. No, I don't know. But if it is that one...
Yeah, I think it is.
That was a good one. But I think I agree with Dorcas. If I'm not mistaken, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the kind of film that we need to watch again, I think.
It was very good.
Second viewing.
It was very, very good.
Yes. Oh, Ashley, yeah. You know what? I think we need to do a little bit of that as well over the next week or two. Got some spring cleaning to do, physically and mentally. I need everything to start feeling fresh.
Yeah, we're exactly the same. It's like we, in our home, as we do, thankfully we're all right with our allotment, but in our home and we, with ourselves, I'm definitely on a spring clean. It started with Cedric.
Of course, yeah. Flanny says, can we recommend an animated film? I Lost My Body 2019. We loved it. In fact, this just needs to be a standard when we're doing lives in future.
Yeah, I know. I agree completely.
Thank you for the recommendations, everyone. We will check them out. And when possible, because it's not always possible, believe it or not, but when it is possible, we will check the trailers out directly from the streaming platform that they are on. Otherwise, we'll try and find trailers on YouTube. We get upset sometimes when we're on, I think it's Amazon more than Netflix. When we're on Amazon sometimes and we click on something and there's no trailer, there's nowhere to watch a trailer, we're like, moderately frustrating, moderately. CJ says, Father's Day is 19th of June in the UK. I didn't realise it was that late. I thought it was earlier than that. Wow. That's our anniversary, 19th of June.
It is 25 years this year. 25
Yeah.
years together. It'll be 25 years together and 13 married. We got married on our 12-year anniversary of being a couple.
We did, didn't we? Yes. I think that's already been answered.
What's the name of that cookbook?
Ottolenghi Flavour.
Ottolenghi Flavour.
Ottolenghi Flavour with 2 T's. Ottolenghi. GH. Yes, Ottolenghi Flavour.
Hey, it's on Amazon. Let me create an affiliate link if anyone wants to buy it. I like that saying too, Anna. I say it a lot. This too shall pass.
Yes.
Hello a lot.
Oh, yeah, Dorcas has answered. Nice one, Dorcas. Yeah, so the book is just called Flavour. The author is Ottolenghi. Yes, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Can't look at what they're saying. Oh, no.
Yeah, gutter boy. Angela, I've heard, I'm no expert, as you probably know, I'm no expert in the kitchen, but I've heard that turning the cooker on does help with the process. Natalie Portman.
Yes.
Thank you, Lois. Yes. Natalie Portman. There we go. Cracking actor.
Great film.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Susie. Thank you, Susie, for your kind words. Hello, my favourite YouTube couple, sending so much love and light to you both. Kiss. Thank you.
Oh, Susie MUA, makeup artist, I'm assuming.
Always appreciated. Always appreciate the love and the kind words. It's wonderful.
Oh, let's talk about dinner. Let's talk about what you're having for dinner,
What we're eating today?
all of you, this evening.
It's £3.50 here in the UK.
We'll be eating usually about 7 o'clock.
Probably, yeah.
Don't we? We've
Yeah.
got some beef style pieces from Sainsbury's, yellow stickered, today for pence. And there were 2 packs. I said, Jay, get them. We've got some wraps. So now you've got a sneaky peek of what we're having.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fry up the pieces with some onion and maybe some sauce and allspice, and have them in wraps with salad.
We've not had wraps for a while. It'll be lovely. I'm sure it'll be lovely.
We always enjoy them, don't we?
Adam, hello, good sir, has just jumped in. Hello, a quick jump in and out as I'm visiting family in Cheltenham. We'll watch the whole thing later.
Appreciated, good sir.
Thank you for jumping in, Adam. Hope you're good. I'll be honest, I don't know much about this, but you might know more than me because I know you are a bit more involved. Metal Kicks Ass says, what are your thoughts on that bill in Florida about the LGBTQ? Do you know anything about
that? I've only heard whispers online, but I think it's basically tantamount to a new Section 28.
Right. Okay.
It's sanitising, unable to speak about, all books on subject banned,
right,
kind of thing. And anything like that in this day and age, I think is abhorrent, to be honest with you. And I think I'm not going to rip your country, because trust me when I say we've got a shower of shit running the show on this side of the pond as well. So I'll say that first, so it doesn't look like I'm just America bashing. But I think the Republican Party in America has gone to shit.
Yeah.
And they're all of the kind of the ones who think they're the big boys now are trying to impress Trump's old base of people, who are, by and large, I'm very sorry, well, they're twofold. They're either ultra-conservative middle-class Americans, okay, or they're scum, which is what happened in this country when we voted for Brexit. In my opinion, the majority of people had no idea, no clue what they were voting for at all. It came from a racist place. A lot of stuff in America still comes from a racist place. But it's so like, don't you dare talk about, you're going to try and bring critical race theory into schools. No, just maybe have the freedom to talk about it. You know, it's not about guilting children and saying you should feel bad for what your ancestors did, but it's not hiding what their ancestors did.
Yeah.
You know,
part of the problem in society as a whole around the entire planet, and we've said this for years and years, is that we don't often learn from our history. It's hard enough for us as a species to learn from the abhorrent atrocities that have happened before us and do better. It's even harder when we're not even allowed to learn about the atrocities.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? As human beings, how many times do we rinse and repeat the same destructive scenarios? And that's knowing what we've done in the past. So how difficult must it be for kids becoming teenagers, becoming adults in the real world that we all have to live in, if they're not taught about these horrible things that happened and shown that there's a better way to be a human? Yeah.
And speaking of that, I know that I basically gave a shout out to all mothers on earth, including all mothers who suffer incredible abuse in the animal agriculture industry. But I would be remiss not to give a shout out to the mothers right now from Ukraine who have carried their children for days to try and get them to safety.
Yeah.
And the mothers in Russia whose sons were not told what they were going to do.
Yeah.
And have died in the process.
Big time. Well said, Babes. Yeah.
That's all important stuff.
Really.
I mean, what a world we live in.
Yeah. Like I said, it's tough at the moment. It is.
Yeah.
It is tough. And that's why sometimes we need to acknowledge it. We need to be aware of it. And then sometimes for self-preservation, we need an occasional distraction from it as well. Going back to what we were chatting about previously, and thanks for asking that, by the way, Metal Kicks asked, because that kind of, I think we tried to answer your question and also kind of segued.
Sorry, I do have a tendency when it comes to politics. It's like, I think it's, in general, politics is one of the most abhorrent things on earth. It needs radical change in every single country, really. It's just these people in suits with connections making money from each other. Yeah. That's what it is.
Follow the money. That's what I always say about politics, isn't it? And it's not just American politics.
Look what's just happened with Sunak over here.
Yeah.
His wife and this £500 million Russian company with her £500 million investment that she's profiting from at the moment.
Ridiculous. Yeah. We said it through Brexit. We said it during all the Schmarona ridiculousness here in the UK. It was like, you know, we're witnessing the whole jobs for the boys things, you know, backhander deals. It's despicable. And what's despicable is that they can get away with it because it's not technically illegal. It's just immoral. But if it's immoral, that's okay. They can do it.
A very simple thing to always remember. My barber put this in my head. What does the word conservative mean? What is a conservative? It's someone who believes in conserving what you have. So the billionaire has a right to conserve his billions. That is. Yeah. He made them. That's conservative. So that's conservative. They're called conservatives over here. They're called Republicans in America.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? People, or some people, because we were asking before, like you said about what we were eating later on for our evening meal. Ashley, salad. I'm still bloody stuffed. Alex says we'll probably have a burrito or burrito bowl. Nice. Dorcas,
something involving rice. Dorcas, you would be surprised how many times I said that to Jason in a week. Usually at least twice. He'll say, have you thought about something for dinner, babes? Not like, what's for dinner? Do you know what I mean? Just
what's for dinner?
And I'll be like, something ricey, I think. A little bit of rice.
We're both going through a little bit of a rice thing at the moment and a little bit of a tofu thing at the moment, aren't we? I think it will pass.
Yeah.
But we've both, I think the last couple of weeks we've both been, and that happens sometimes. We're just both really get on one with stuff like that. Hey, right. Anyway, Lois, I am making barbecue red lentils over potatoes for dins. Nice. Yes. Alex, good question. We've got the rice in there. We didn't have any of the leftovers last night, but actually Paul's bright idea, which I hadn't even thought of. The rice is in the fridge, which I'll probably have later on. And the naan bread is in the freezer.
Yeah, because I was like, look, if you're not going to eat that, because we buy vegan naan breads, and yes, we make them occasionally, but when you pick them up for £1 for two, I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. So I said, freeze it. If there's enough in there for us to have a curry with one night,
and there is,
freeze it.
Yeah. So. Flannet says, naughty vegan, curry pie, chips and mushy peas, but alas, we have already eaten it. Gorgeous. Nice. Very nice. Alicia.
It's just answering. Sweet potatoes fries. Alicia. Sweet potatoes fries, homemade. Bean salad and teriyaki tofu. Daughter age 14 is making it. I'm a lucky mummy today.
Oh, that's nice.
Shout out to 14-year-old daughter making it. Well,
yes.
Well done, girl.
Excellent stuff.
Doing good. It's healing nicely. Nice and flat. Almost smooth.
It's healed remarkably well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you took good care of it, though. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you for the kind words as well and for checking in. Steph, I'm drooling over all the nom options everyone has so far. Yeah.
Oh, Angela's treated herself to some bird and blend.
Nice. Well, I think thanks to Ashley and Alex, I think we've probably got enough tea to last us about 6 months at least.
Oh, see, Fudge brought Angarads.
Yeah.
A card and some gifts. I did.
Well, you know, that's just ISIS for
I'm
you.
not amused.
You know.
That's lovely, Angarad.
That is lovely. That is proper nice. Lovely. Thank you for sharing your food noms, everyone.
Louis says the Republicans have gone batshit crazy. I must agree on the most part. But
Yeah.
what do you think of the Dems, though? There's some real corporate Dems, isn't there?
Oh, big time.
It's progressives is the way forward, isn't it?
Surely.
Shouldn't we be aiming for radical change in this world
without
being scared of it and without immediately saying it's like we can fund war and then as soon as we talk about green energy and everyone's like, where's the money coming from?
Yeah.
You know, and it's the same in this country. It's like what would be, I suppose, progressives in America would be Greens over here, and they get largely ignored. And really, it's the way forward.
Yeah.
Because Labour and Liberals, they're all they've had their time.
Mm-hmm.
They've had their time.
Also, tied in with what you just said, Corbyn in this country, incredibly progressive, and I know people have got their issues with him, but fundamentally, what he's been pushing for a very, very long time would have put us in a really great position in terms of not being reliant on importing fossil fuels. He's been pushing for that for ages, and he isn't green, he's Labour, and he's always been Labour as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but he was very progressive.
But exactly. But in the UK, it's demonised in the same way that progressives are demonised in America. You start talking a progressive way in American politics and people roll their eyes or they just block them. They can no longer get airtime. They can no longer get interviews. Over here with Corbyn, it was exactly the same thing. They ridiculed him. They rolled their eyes at him. They call him a hippie. You know, they talk about...
Had he been in power, this country would have started to radically change and everybody would have benefited from it. But the top tier convinced the bottom tier that this man was an idiot, hippie, moron, terrorist supporter. And because that's what they do, because they want to keep what they've got.
Yeah, it's sad. You remember all that talk about there being no magic money tree? And then all of a sudden Schmarona happened and suddenly there was millions of pounds in money for jobs for the boys. No such thing as a magic money tree, though. Anyway.
Flanny, you two couldn't be politicians. You tell the truth.
Bless you, Flanny. Yeah. Well, there you go. Isn't that part of the problem in politics? Full stop. Like we say, follow the money. Follow the money. Oh.
Hey, don't worry about it. It slips sometimes.
Scroll back up a little bit. I don't think it jumps too much.
It did, you know. I think
we're there.
Yeah.
I'll let the child out.
Click the kettle back on, Jay, because we probably will have a cup of tea or something. Not necessarily on here. We are going to start drifting off shortly, because to be honest with you, I would really like to get my roots done. I've got some bleach in there, and I'd like to get my hair done.
I'd like to get the allotment vlog edited.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's all go. It's non-stop this weekend. That's a very good point, Dorcas. Yes, very, very good point. Well made. Politics of fear and greed.
Mm-hmm.
Just reading some of your comments.
We've already said what we're having, Alex. We're not listening. We're having wraps.
Wraps. wraps.
Wraps. Hello, Missy.
Ah, thank you for the kind words, Missy.
Bless your cotton socks. Have you tried the Quorn Southern Style no chicken burgers? Not the burgers, but we've had the bits, and they were lovely. We'll probably go and get. We need to have a trip to Morrison's actually, because apparently Morrison's have upped their game again.
Yeah.
And got all sorts in there. So,
well, we've said, haven't we? We're going to revisit a few different supermarkets over the next couple of weeks.
We did Sainsbury's yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it, it's a good 40-minute long shopping vlog.
So
see, there's loads to watch after this. There's a shopping vlog. There's the live from last night. There's Jason's 1 minute playing a cigar box.
There's the Da Vinci music interview.
Which is linked in the community tab and in the beginning of this chat.
Yes.
There's all sorts.
All sorts to go at.
So it's not like we're leaving you. We're leaving you with loads of stuff. Oh, nice, Alex.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Glad we were able to inspire you.
Oh, it's great to. Have you seen our curry paste recipe on the channel? Because normally we obviously cook curry at home from scratch, and it's lovely. Check out our recipes playlist. There's all sorts in there.
Carla, I get to make everyone dinner. Happy Mother's Day to me.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you, Carla. I hope it's a good one anyway, and I hope you get to kick back and relax later on for a bit. I'm sure it'll be well deserved.
Yeah, everyone's making me hungry now.
Yeah, we won't be eating for a bit though, will we? Although we could have a biscuit.
Rainbow Vegans Rock. Oh, we've still got to do an interview with you at some time, haven't we? Or just even a chat.
Yes.
I think I'm going green next time as well. I've allowed myself to be led into the don't vote for them. It's a wasted vote. It's like what's the point? Vote for the lesser of two evils, if you like. But I don't like what the Labour Party has become. To be honest with you, it's very much like corporate Dems in America.
A bit too centrist.
Yeah. And radical change is what's needed in this world. So I think I'm going green myself.
Yeah.
So I've stated that now publicly.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Very, very good point. And Steph makes a good point as well. People here are terrified of progressive mindsets because they don't want to give up theirs on either side. They're deemed as communists here in the US.
I know.
Yeah, that's what they did with Corbyn. They called him a communist, and it was like, actually, what we've done, the democratic process and the distribution of wealth for us all collectively as a society to get out of the global pandemic, that's kind of what it should all be about all the time.
Alex, we're going to have the... Oh, I don't know, because you put in there's another matcha in that bag, isn't there?
There is. One. I've put them in the cupboard now.
What's the other matcha?
I can't remember.
Maybe we'll try that.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I might want a coffee. Coffee and a digestive biscuit.
Well, I suppose.
Maybe it's another cup of tea later on, maybe. Anywho.
It's... Peter, I often diet mermaid blue when I can get some from Superdrug because it's vegan and cruelty free and it's proper vivid. It's lovely. It's like, it's like turquoise. It's like my blinds.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Missy said she has managed to try the Sainsbury's Plant Pioneer croissants. They are delicious.
Stop rubbing it in. You know we can't get them.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they're delicious.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying them. I just hope they get one. No, well, that bit of rice that's left over, I might chuck that in with the beef mix to go on the wraps.
Why not?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than waste it.
Yeah.
But there won't be enough. You should see how much rice I use for a bibimbap. You still to come up here for a bibimbap, aren't you? It'll thrill you, my bibimbap. It's gorgeous. Oh.
It just jumped again, didn't it?
Yeah. Dorcas wanted to mention Roscoff onions. If you can get hold of any sets, do try them. They're so tasty and don't make me cry, the bonus. Roscoff
onions, yes. Interesting. We've got quite a lot of onions in at the moment, haven't we?
Yeah, Japanese onions in at the moment.
If they all, if they all pan out, we're going to be all right for mushrooms for a while. But second half of the season, in fact, just make a note of that.
Oh, Ankarat and Mum and Dad went out to Green Olive. I think have you vlogged there before, Ankarat? Or have you just posted on Instagram? Maybe both. Peter in Canada voted for the Animal Protection Party. People told me it was a wasted vote. I don't care.
Fair play, Peter. Fair play.
Oh.
Yes, Rainbow Vegans Rock says same thing pretty much. Nice. Same reason for me. I'm not doing the tactical vote anymore. No problem about interview. We can arrange another time.
Yeah, well, you know what we could do as well? We could just do a Skype chat. And so it's kind of interview-like, but we'll interview you a bit and all. Do you know what I mean? And ask you about your channel and stuff. Because I've got that Village Voices series on the channel. Have you ever looked? That's it. You know where I chat to folk, all folk.
It's an intermittent series, isn't it?
It is an intermittent series. It's not something I like do, all the time. But
yes.
Still, 97 people watching, 86 likes. Could we get a few more thumbs up?
That would be lovely.
If we could get the thumbs up, matching the folk watching before we go off. Imagine how happy we'd be.
It almost did a little bit earlier on. It almost balanced out, but not quite.
Oh, thanks, Missy. They'll be in here soon enough, love.
Yeah.
They'll either be at Ashton or Oldham soon enough.
Fingers crossed.
But thank you so much for offering. Alex, every bibimbap I make is the best bibimbap yet. I'm incredible at bibimbap.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Always good stuff. Yeah, Anchor had said. We've vlogged there and Instagram posted.
Yes, I've seen both, I think.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Oh, there we go.
Amazing.
Thank you, everyone.
Guys.
Bless yous. Bless yous. Really appreciate that.
It is very much appreciated.
Proper nice.
Always. So, yeah, we're good. We got asked this on a recent live Mr. Reviews. What's your favourite vegan bacon? You know what? The simplest one for us is fried corn ham slices on a butty.
I quite like the Richmond stuff as well, to be fair. It's
Yeah.
good stuff. It is. It's good stuff.
But have you got a favourite?
No, not especially. No.
There's that many good things out now, isn't there?
We're very lucky in the UK.
We are.
We're very lucky. And doing the shopping vlog at Sainsbury's the other day reminded me again, not just doing the vlog, but the comments from people, from all over the world and obviously in the UK as well. We're so lucky.
Hey, Leroy in the lounge watching on the telly.
Hi, Leroy.
And hi, Tracy, watching on your phone filled in laundry.
Nice. So are we wrapping up?
Yeah.
Are we wrapping up for today?
I think we might go and try a new matcha. I'm thinking of a matcha.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I'm
slowly getting in. Like I said last night, I'm slowly getting onto this tea journey. Having, been someone who's
nice to have.
not really done tea.
Now and again.
But this is different, isn't it? This is like, fancy teas. Some might say hipster teas, perhaps. I wouldn't say that, but some might say hipster
Alex
teas.
is asking how you film your music videos. Just usually the mic on the...
Yeah, I mean, the couple that are on the channel, Alex, it's literally just been me sat in the kitchen with Polly Panasonic, the Panasonic SLR with the boom mic on the top, just pointing at me. So, and if I remember, I try and remember to just turn the fridge off, which sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, because the fridge can get quite noisy sometimes.
Alex, I love you, but can you please stop using that phrase? Because I actually find it really aggressive. You're not going to drag me anywhere.
Oof. It's quite aggressive.
We
isn't
are
it?
going to go to town together, and you are going to take me for a lemon drizzle, but you're not dragging me. I'm sorry, I'd fight against it. Nobody's dragging me nowhere, love.
Choice of words. The choice of words. So yeah, sorry. Hopefully I explained that, but it's really simple, Alex, and that's why I get a bit like, you know, it's quite difficult sometimes to just stick a camera in the kitchen and sit and play my guitar and sing. But I need to get into the habit of doing it a bit more often, I think.
Fridge backing group, Jason.
Yeah, nice.
You've
Yeah,
had to unplug it, haven't you, a couple of times when you've been recording,
Yeah.
just because of the noise.
yeah, definitely.
And I'm the same when I did my first podcast and I recorded it here and everyone could hear the PC in the background.
Yeah, because she noises sometimes.
So I didn't do another one, but I'm going to have another batch.
Yeah.
I've got a little dictaphone because I don't want to use my finger like everybody else.
It's definitely time to call it a day now.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Sorry.
Right, yes, we're going to go and have a matcha. If you've been watching this live, thank you so much for joining us. Bloody happy Mother's Day out there to all you mothers in the world. Thank you for all you do. We love you.
Yeah.
And peace out. I love you enormously.
Love you.
Right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again very, very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Thanks for me card and Garrett. Bye, loves.